3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yo, welcome to
Yes,
the 10 Cup
sir.
Podcast, where you're going to give y'all our raw, uncut opinion about the current landscape of boxing. I'm your boy, Big Groove. What's happening?
Your boy Jules, what it do?
I'm the African Herb Man, Super Raheem.
About time, shit. You know what I'm saying? You be holding up the stock. You feel me? I know you're a working man, though. It's all love.
Man,
Hey,
entrepreneur.
There
Drinking on me a little tequila right now, though. Yes, sir.
Ain't nobody mad at you, brother.
You should ain't no.
It's been a good minute though, dog. We ain't tapped in the, you know what I'm saying, in a minute. We done missed some good fights to talk about, man. But
Yep.
you know, y'all guys just got out, came off a big win a couple of weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all happy about that, Mr. LeBron's plumber.
Hey, and that's crazy how on our first show, that's who I wanted him to fight, Robert Hernelius, man. I've been calling for that fight for years.
You sure did. You did. You have been calling for that fight for a good minute.
I think he should have used him. Although he was doing it, I think he should have got that highlight reel knockout before one of them Fury fights, That would have boosted up his confidence a whole lot. Instead of fighting Luis Ortiz, that didn't do nothing to prep him for Tyson Fury.
But
not that anybody would.
That shit wouldn't have mattered. It wouldn't have mattered who he fought. He can't fuck with Fury.
I think the win over Hellenius was a nice reboot.
Absolutely.
For his career.
It was a good confidence builder, a great confidence builder.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but that fight don't prepare him for the guy. You feel me?
What'd you say? You kind of went in and out.
Hold on. I said, but that fight don't prepare you for the next guy that he about to face, though.
Who you got? Ruiz?
Anthony Ruiz.
Oh, he'll punch him back too, man. I saw how old what's the name did him. How old Luis Ortiz did him. It let me know, Wilder touch him like that, it's over with.
Oh, you changing cameras?
Yeah, I'm changing camera.
Damn, we got two big grooves in this motherfucker.
I know, right? Winning.
Yeah, man. I don't know what's going on with my PC, man. It's starting to act crazy, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, somebody else shit fucking up. Good. Take the heat off me. Good.
Yeah, that's good this time, fellas. I've been having issues with it for the longest.
Okay.
Hey, I actually thought that Hellenius was gonna give him a little work. You know what I'm saying? With being a smaller heavyweight, he's gonna have somebody.
He tried to press him like Fury did, but Fury got different kind of timing and Fury a little bit more careful. He tried to follow that Fury blueprint, but he's not as athletic,
And
that shot came from nowhere, dog. Because I was, what's crazy? Yeah, my homeboy was watching it at work.
And everybody thought it was a left hook.
I thought Lennius, I thought he landed the punch. I thought he caught Wilder, and then it's just like one of them theatrics in the movie where somebody
you was hoping the
gun. Oh, wow. You know how when they be tussling for the gun and the gun go off and you don't know who got shot?
Right, okay.
That's how it was. It was like, damn, he just clocked Wilder, but Wilder, it was a short ass right hand, and
man.
Big props to him for that. That was a beautiful shot.
Cause Wilder hit that. It wasn't that beautiful. Wilder hit that nigga with a door knocker. That nigga hit him like this.
And it really wasn't all. It just showed Wilder power because it wasn't.
It was a short shot. He just threw it.
Yeah.
But does this help him though?
I like that. It does, man. Listen, man. Wilder get inspired by little stuff. You seen. If that statue wasn't given to him in his hometown, I don't think he'd come back to boxing. Just that little bit of love and appreciation he got gave him another love for the sport. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I think that just in a short amount of time, he decided to even come back. So I think that definitely helps him out.
Yeah, man.
I can dig that. I see what y'all coming from on that. But what I'm saying is, as far as helping him as far as getting the rounds in again, because he's been out the ring for a minute.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He got a quick knockout. You know what I'm saying? He need to how soon do him and Ruiz fight? So do he need to get more sparring in to
listen, man, Ruiz ain't gonna last 3 rounds,
fight?
man.
Huh?
Ruiz ain't gonna last 3 rounds, bro.
You don't think so?
I don't think so.
Hey, bro. Hey, y'all can, man, people will continue. I think Deontay still beats him, but people have to stop underestimating Andrew Ruiz. He was one of the top heavyweight prospects in the U.S.
No. I'm just going off. I'm just being honest, right? Off of the Chris Areola and the King Kong Ortiz, just off of those 2 fights right there. Those are 2 common opponents from Wilder. You know what I'm saying? And not just judging off of how he beat them, he was hurt by them.
Yeah, that is true. He was hurt by AJ too.
But see,
he can be hurt. That's why I think Wilder will knock him out, but I think he'll last more than 3 rounds. I think it'll last more than 3 rounds.
If I'm training Andy Garcia for
Ruiz.
If I'm training Andy Ruiz for Wilder, I'm telling him to get on the inside, tie him up, and get them little scrappy shots out, knocking niggas down with.
Yeah. My suggestion would be for him to counter Wilder's jab with his overhand, like he caught AJ. That's gonna be his best bet to beat Wilder. You got to catch him throwing a shot.
Because with that,
catch him in. You got to get Wilder to get into some exchange. You're gonna have to walk into the heat in order to be able to beat him, and that's what Fury did. Fury walked inside the heat. You got to be able to take the heat. Don't get it twisted. Now you got to be able to take that fight.
Nobody can take that heat though.
Shit. Somebody took it. They whooped it.
Nobody is tight. Listen, man, Tyson Fury is a fucking freak, man. The boxing. We almost had something like, remember Valuev, who Holyfield beat and they robbed him?
Yeah.
This is nothing like that. He was a giant, blah, 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 bruh. Tyson Fury is that with moves, with speed, with power, like, you know.
So y'all finally giving Tyson Fury his props, I see.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I bet he been had his props for me.
Oh well, he didn't prove it. He proved,
yeah. And he got up twice in that last fight. He sure got dropped, you know. He got shook.
Dropped it, big.
You know what I mean? He got shook. When you get hit in that forehead of your whole body. Yeah, he got rocked, brother.
For a couple, I think he died for a couple seconds and came back.
Man, hey, so but to kind of speak on that with that performance, what does Tyson Fury rank amongst the heavyweights to y'all?
Among this current crop of heavyweights?
No, just heavyweights, period, overall.
I ain't never thought about it.
You have to give him his props, bro. You have to give him his props. What do y'all feel like he ranking? What do y'all rank him against the greats?
I think damn near all the greats beat. I just seen a recent poll where it had him against Larry Holmes. I think Larry Holmes beats him.
Come on, man. Come on, bro. Come on. We have to be realistic.
I'm dead ass for real.
We have to be.
I told you if Steve Cunningham dropped Tyson Fury, bro, Mike Tyson knocks him out.
Oh, bro, we gotta keep it a buck. We gotta keep it a buck.
So look, since we keeping it a buck, you can't downplay Wilder, right? And then just because Fury beat Wilder, now he all of a sudden gonna beat Larry Holmes, bro. Ken Norton, like you know, I say he'll beat Ken Norton, somebody like that. But I seen a poll with him and George Foreman. Everybody had George Foreman still, you know.
Yeah,
but my thing is this: how do they beat him? Well, how do they beat Fury?
See, that's
hit his ass in the mouth.
I ain't never seen nobody handily beat Fury. So like, if I seen like when he get whooped, if he end up getting beat, and you see the style. You know, and I see the style that defeats him, then I'll be able to really, you know, see who I think would be.
I seen Tyson Fury get dropped 5 times, man. 4 by Deontay Wilder.
Being dropped don't mean shit.
Yes,
I seen he dropped by a journeyman.
No. Okay. Let's stop this. One goddamn one was a clear knockout. Got up. Come on, bro. Like it was like a freak. Even for him to get up was amazing. And even in the second fight, it was talks of a slow count. These wasn't just flash knockdowns, bro.
Bro, we've had this discussion, man. Yeah. Please stop with the long count, all this and that. We already had one of the best. We already had one of the best referees in the history of the sport.
But for it to
Explain
be,
him.
my point
Explain
is for it to
that
be talk
that was
about
not
it,
a
show
slow
that there wasn't
count.
no flash
He
knockdown.
got up, bro. He got up. He beat the
Absolutely.
count. He beat the count. But what I'm saying is, so if nobody, because like Jules just said, he hasn't seen Fury get beat.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? A style. He want to see the style first. But we still rank Mayweather up there with probably the greatest. But we haven't seen the style to beat Floyd.
But see, I've seen Floyd in trouble and seen him.
And I've seen Wilder. We seen Fury in trouble.
But see, Fury wasn't never in no real like.
Y'all just
come on, man. That first fight, that 12th round, bro, he was in hell.
Listen.
That man sent that man to hell, dude.
I'm saying, like, I ain't never seen Fury like down on the cards late and have to box his way out of a jam. You know what I'm saying?
Who you seen Floyd down? Who you seen Floyd down on the cards too?
He was down from Deontay because Deontay dropped him. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But shit, who we seen Floyd down on the cards too? Against Zab, him and Chop was up and down.
It wasn't a late. He wasn't down late to those.
I ain't seen Floyd lose about no more than 4 rounds in the fight, man.
That's what I'm saying. He wasn't down late to those guys.
My dollar to come back. And
exactly, he wasn't down late. I'm talking about he was down early.
No, he was down against Castillo. Now that was a tough fight. Castillo, he had to dig deep for that one.
Shit, Shane Mosley.
That was early in the fight.
Nah, that was early. He won that about 10-2.
But see, I'm saying I seen Floyd overcome like little challenges with his boxing prowess, with
and make adjustments and move forward.
But with Fury and Deontay, we seen from the offset that Fury was the better boxer. Wilder wasn't hitting him, wasn't outpointing him.
Listen, man, you can't even finish ranking Fury because he still ain't fought AJ. He still ain't fought Usyk. You know what I'm saying? Fury ain't done.
I'm just saying as of right now. So if say he beats Usyk and AJ, where does that rank him? Where would you put him? Where would you put him?
Bro, I can't even, bro, the heavyweight all time, bro. This heavyweight division go back so far, man.
But you got to think about.
I wouldn't put him in the top 25 almost. He'd be cracking the top 25.
You have to take into account his size, his skill set. You feel what I'm saying, and his boxing ability.
I ain't never thought about.
I think Holyfield
and his defense.
I ain't never thought about.
I think Evander Holyfield beat him, bro.
But I've seen Evander Holyfield get outboxed too. We seen what James Toney did to him.
No, that wasn't Holyfield.
But
you might can say Riddick Bowe.
That's Holyfield. He got beat by 154 pounder. That was Holyfield.
No,
that wasn't Holyfield. Please stop
that.
When we talk about matching these fighters, bro, let's make this clear. When we talk about matching these fighters,
which Holyfield? So which
we talking about the prime of the prime.
So
they compete at they complete best.
Prime?
When he knocked Mike Tyson out, nigga.
That's not his prime.
No, that wasn't. No,
that wasn't his prime.
I say the Riddick Bowe. I say Riddick Bowe when they was fighting. And that rematch, he got his belt back.
So you don't think no former Tyson Fury can beat that Holyfield? What would Holyfield do to beat Fury?
Get on that inside and keep
Fury
hitting him in the mouth.
Holyfield.
Yep, get on that inside, time him, hit him in the mouth.
So you don't think Fury being able to lean on him would tire him out just like he did Wilder?
No.
I think he's smarter than that, man. You talking about that boy head,
That nigga gonna pay with some uppercuts.
He gonna pay with some headbutts too. Shit.
How tall is
Holyfield? Hey man, we don't want to waste 30 minutes talking about Tyson Fury, man. I know you love the man and all, but you asked my opinion.
This just interesting to me because
I said, listen, if Steve Cunningham drop him the way he did, Tyson KOs him. So does that height right there showed you what Tyson will do to him. It showed you what Holyfield will do to him. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so
and for me, I just start really appreciating Fury. So it's gonna take me a couple more years to really start, comparing him against the greats like that.
Lennox Lewis beat him.
That would be a great fight. I think Lennox Lewis beats Fury. I do agree with that. I think Lennox Lewis would beat Fury.
Yeah, he'll beat him.
I mean, Fury's a hell of a fighter.
Right.
He's a hell of a fighter.
Well, let's segue into the big news that we got.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all bought Terrence Bud Crawford.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Chose to fight Arts and Craft, whatever his name is, on BLK.
Addisonian.
What is it? Arts and Craft, what is his name? Arts and Craft something. Like, how y'all feel about that, man? He instead of making the biggest fight in boxing, you know what I'm saying, today with Errol Spence, he chose to back out the fight and do an underhanded deal with, you know what I'm saying, with this guy.
No, I don't see it that way. You want to go ahead, Jules? Or?
I mean, I'm gonna be brief, man. My thing is, it's always more, more to it than what's seen on camera and what's heard on social media. So, right. It's deeper than that. I know it's bigger than it's deeper than rap.
Yeah,
it really not. It's really not. You asking for financials. You asking for an upfront when our Floyd always talk about the money back in, right? Don't he always talk about back in?
No, not when he signed that historic deal, that 6-fight deal with Showtime that broke all the records for an athlete. No, that wasn't no back end money.
Back in.
he got that back end money too. Let's not even talk about Floyd because
that's not. But that's a Showtime deal, bro. That's not. That's a Showtime deal. That's a Showtime deal. That's different. You feel what I'm saying? That's different, bro.
Now I'm gonna be honest. Now I don't know what's on the contract. I know what they say he agreed to. I kind of think Bob Arum, not just because he's a Jew, it's almost like having a lawyer present. You know what I'm saying? Like when you look at he ain't got no promoter, it's like he went out without, a certain type of representation. They tried to do him because of that. And I think both fighters, now since they still negotiating, bro, they can negotiate this fight and keep fighting. Hell, Tyson Fury, they had the Deontay Wilder Part 2 rematch signed. Tyson Fury took 2 interim fights that you ain't gonna mention that because that's your boy. But Tyson Fury, he almost risked the fight with Otto Wilder getting blooded up and cut. And you know what I mean? And then he fought another little hand-picked opponent. While the Deontay Wilder rematch was already signed, sealed, delivered, Wilder didn't fight anybody. So let's remember this stuff and remember that a fight can be signed. Look, I think both of them should get a tune-up in. It's almost been a full year.
You know what my boy Spence said? What? I don't need a tune-up. Tune-ups are for fighters that are unsure of themselves. I don't do tune-ups. He don't want no tune-up, man.
Yes, he do.
If
Ugas was a tune-up. Listen, man. Ugas was a high.
He's not a tune-up because he's a champion. He's not a tune-up.
Oh yeah.
He was a champion.
Stop. Let's just be for real,
man.
Not
a tune-up. He had a belt, bro.
He was the perfect tune-up.
He was not a tune-up.
It was an ideal tune-up, figuratively.
And the thing is, we can say he had a belt, just like when him and Crawford was face to face. Crawford wanted to fight now. He said, "Why don't I go fight Sean Porter? He got a belt." You know what I'm saying? And Crawford like, "Oh wow."
So why the fuck did he sign the contract?
Sign what contract?
When they've been in negotiations since June. Why didn't he?
Bro, listen, I'm gonna be honest. When I remember us having a brief discussion about Showtime, and I was asking y'all, I said, when the last time you could depend on Showtime to have a good Showtime championship boxing? Only person holding that down is Jermell Charlo, 154. He'll be doing mostly the Showtime championship boxing. You're not getting that much. So then when the last time we had a free fight on Fox, you know what I'm saying? A big fight like that. Everything been on pay-per-view. You can kind of see that. And then ever since we all talked about that, every day has been something. Adrian Bronner come out, man. Showtime damn near through. You know what I'm saying?
Showtime is not fucking.
Now listen.
It's far from that, bro.
The king of Showtime. Guess what his pay-per-view fight? Guess what Floyd Mayweather pay-per-view fight is on?
It's on DAZN.
On DAZN. Why?
But that don't mean
you can't answer that. You see now. You don't think none of this stuff got nothing to do with the fight that we all trying to see?
No.
Why was a showcase fight? Now let's be honest. We love Wilder. I'm glad he was back. That was a showcase fight for him. That was a showcase fight for Caleb Plant. These are showcase fights that
But we got
should not have been, and the number showing that should not have been a pay-per-view fight. But since they can't guarantee these folks purses, like Bob Arum said a long time ago, when you can't guarantee the purse, put that shit on pay-per-view and the fans pay for it. So you've been seeing
that's the
everything.
whole point. That's my point.
Ruiz Ortiz was on pay-per-view, bro.
That's
no way that should have been a pay-per-view, but that's what PBC been doing.
Bro, the Spence and Bud fight is like cocaine. It sells itself. True. They were gonna make so much money on pay-per-view. They could have charged $100 for that fight, and people was gonna buy it. I would buy that fight for $100 and with no hesitation. So that's my point. Like, bro, like Bob Arum was on an interview, and he just said he don't understand how he said it was wrong for Terrence Crawford to go demand a full guaranteed purse from Al Heyman.
Why he can't?
He said
why he can't?
Why can't he?
What you mean?
They supposed to have all this money, bro. You know, even Floyd.
He said because Terrence Crawford came to the table without any.
Because
they never did.
So they tried to do him when he had no representation. They ain't see he had no mouthpiece to speak for him. Bro, so they tried to do it.
He had no backing. He had no backing.
So it sounds like he should have kept Bob Arum
with the pay-per-view. With the pay-per-view money. You feel what I'm saying?
Listen. Who we just got through talking about, right? We just got through talking about Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury. Who is Tyson Fury signed with? Who is Deontay Wilder signed with? They made goddamn 3 fights. Well, 2 of them with ESPN, where he was with Bob Arum, right? So 2 fights, because the first one, Tyson Fury was a free agent. 2 fights, Bob Arum, Al Heyman, them did business for the big heavyweight fight. But now all of a sudden, Crawford got to be this free agent. He can't have no representation in order to get the fight with goddamn Spence in there. You know what I'm saysaying? Y'all just did the fucking show. Y'all just split it up with them.
Answer this question: When have you ever known? Errol Spence to have trouble in negotiation? It didn't take no time for him to get the fight made with Pac-Man.
And that's what he was saying. Because these were in-house fights.
So what you saying then?
What I'm saying is, I'm saying the same shit. I'm saying the same shit Bob Arum been saying. Terrence Crawford is hard to negotiate with because he said, "Hold on, they signed the fight to fight." I forgot the fight that they had signed the fight, and he stopped responding and took damn near 3 or 4 weeks to even get back to him.
He must didn't like the turn. Shit, you gotta meet. Hey,
hey man, one thing about it, man,
all the terms though. That's the point. He said he agreed to all the terms and conditions, and then come back and say you want to see the book, you want to see the financial. But like what?
Groove. You know better, bro. You know that a lot of us hardcore fans love this boxing shit, and you know that they sound like they've been trying to play Crawford for what he worth, right? If we all know this the biggest fight that could be made. It's like they trying to show him, man, it ain't bigger than you think. You ain't that big of a draw. They trying to convince him in his head that see, there you go, right? But you just said you will pay $100 for it. Why you gonna pay $100 for it then? If he not
because both of them fighting each other.
Because what now?
See Terrence Crawford. I'm not paying no $40 to see Terrence Crawford fight no arts and crafts. I'm not gonna pay nobody. I guarantee you, he don't sell over 60K.
That's because I'm gonna pay for it. We gonna watch it together
on streaming.
I'm still gonna watch it. I'm gonna get that shit.
You gonna stream it. You gonna hit that link that I send you, and you gonna look at it like that. Your ass ain't paying that $40.
Hey, I love.
No, you gotta support that, man. I want to help that purse, man.
I like to see.
So answer this question. So if Spence fight on the same day on December 10th, who you think will sell more pay-per-view?
Depending on who he fighting.
Because you already know when he fights somebody, it's not gonna be no bullshit.
He a bigger draw. I mean, he definitely a bigger draw. But shit. But see, that don't wipe all Bud accomplishments under the rug, though. You feel me?
He split 50-50 with Ugas, man, and then talking about when it come to Bud, I'm a 70-30.
Who said he split
80-20 nigga.
Who said he didn't split 50-50 with Ugas?
Yes, he did. That was a 50-50 split, man. That's all the reports I got.
He didn't do a 50-50 split with Ugas.
What was the split?
It was like a 65-30 something. It was something.
Let me go to the
look it up. It wasn't no 50-50
let me look it up
split.
real quick for you.
Hold on.
Go to the source
right here. Ugas versus Spence.
So what you think would be an acceptable term for Bud?
My thing is this, bro. Why is he exempt from taking the lesser in order to prove that he's more? Spence did it against Brook. He took the lesser purse and went to his home, went to the UK and beat him. Floyd took the lesser. Oscar even chose his glove he can wear. Floyd took a 30%.
Listen.
Took 30.
Listen,
okay.
Spence got 1.5 million, Ugas got 1 million, and they split 50-50 on the pay-per-view sale.
Oh, that's down the middle right there.
Come on, bro. But all this shit, when it come to Crawford, I might 80-20 me a nigga ass.
Damn.
You see what I'm saying? What that sound like to you? And look, I want you to look at it. I want you to go to
hey, you know what it sounds
the
like?
Sporting News. Errol Spence versus you guys purse. Come on, man.
You know what it sounds like to me?
I'm finna screenshot and send it to you.
It sounds like somebody might have been trying to wiggle a little bit.
Come on, man. They trying to listen, man. The fight game is about mental shit. It's like, if I come out second, you got to come out first. I remember when Cotto did that to my boy Sergio Martinez. Martinez was the middleweight champion of the world. Cotto said, "Look, I'm fucking Miguel Cotto. Right. I'm walking out second." That shit had to fuck this man whole head up too. You know what I'm saying? It's little gamesmanship like that when it comes to negotiating that can make or break fights. Some fighters say fuck it. Some fighters say, man, he want to walk out first. Who gives a fuck? Yeah. But all that little stuff go into it, and that's what Floyd learned. He said he took the short against De La Hoya. So after that, he made everybody take the short.
So answer this question. So how was Errol Spence total payout $5 million and Ugas was 2.5 million, his total payout?
They might have digged him down along the way,
So because that's not adding up. It's not making sense.
Yeah, it's not making sense. You might need to tell Ugas this
total payout was $5 million, and Ugas total payout was 2.5 million. That ain't 50-50.
Yeah, that's half. He got half his payout.
Mm-hmm. They might have robbed the man. It sounds like that's what they trying to do. This I don't know if this show for the damn.
No, I can't. We can't see.
I gotta pull it up.
It's on the sportingnews.com.
That's what I'm on right now. Totalsports.com.
The sportingnews.com.
But my thing is, like I was saying, why he can't do a Devin Haney?
Hey, that's something we got to talk about, bro.
Bud exempt.
Devin Haney just did some shit nobody's ever gonna do. Nobody done. He went twice to Australia.
That's not true.
Bud had the
Spence
rematch.
did it.
Huh?
Spence did it.
Against who?
He did it against Kell Brook.
But no. The equivalent would have been if he would have went right back and gave Brook his rematch right back there on enemy
Brook didn't ask for no rematch right afterwards.
I'm just saying that Haney did something that he didn't do. You can't compare Spence to that because he gave him a rematch in his hometown.
He did not exercise a rematch.
That's fine.
Didn't exercise it.
But that's why it wasn't what Haney did. That's all.
I'm saying, but he went across the water to take a belt.
So did Tim Bradley. So did a lot of fighters, bro.
That's my point.
Clarissa Shields just
Why
did
can't Terrence Crawford do that against If you think I'm a
he did that against Ricky Burns.
Hold on.
He already did it.
I'm willing to bet my bottom dollar if the roles were reversed, Errol Spence would take the lesser to beat Bud because he thinks he's the better fighter.
Huh?
I'm willing to bet my back out on that.
That's what he did. That's what all the reports were, that he took 35% just to prove it.
That's my point. So why can't Bud do that? Why is he exempt from doing it? Why doesn't he have to show that?
I'm saying that's what Bud just did.
Even
Bud just accepted the short.
Floyd. And who's more accomplished than Pac-Man?
Floyd?
Yeah, Terrence
Crawford more. Hold on. Terrence Crawford more accomplished than Pacquiao.
He ain't got no L's.
No, you talking about how you was bringing up the Floyd and Pacquiao
hold
fight.
on. So let me understand this right. So Terrence Crawford has more accomplishment.
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. I'm just talking.
Not even close. He's not even close to Manny Pacquiao.
He a better fighter.
Close.
He a better
You say
fighter.
what?
He a better fighter than Pacquiao.
Not a better fighter than Manny Pacquiao.
For sure.
He's not a
Absolutely.
better fighter than Manny Pacquiao.
Shit. Any day.
I think both of them fighters missed the opportunity to put Pacquiao on their highlight reel. You know what I'm saying, to see how you deal with that.
So you think Terrence Crawford would be the prime, a prime Pac-Man?
Oh,
prime Pac-Man?
Pacquiao on the
You
road?
think he would be the Pac-Man that knocked out?
The Pac-Man that fought Miguel Cotto?
That Pac-Man right there. Do you think that Terrence Crawford would be here?
Yep.
I do, but I think it'll be a fire fight for him. Yeah.
Bud with them all, man.
Y'all niggas tweaking, dog.
I'm serious, man.
Hold on. The same guy showed with Gamboa.
The same guy who just fought Sean Porter. That guy.
Sean Porter that had 1 foot in retirement that didn't train properly.
Yeah,
that's Sean Porter.
Oh, you mean if you listen to me, you will not succeed?
You feel the Sean Porter daddy that want to be in the front.
All in the video.
Yeah, he want to be Puff Daddy. He want to be Diddy. So you talking about that? You talking about? We're not talking about the Sean Porter that had the belt and that was hungry and trained it was in the best shape of his life. We ain't talking about that one. The one that the Errol Spence beat. You know?
I'm talking about soon as he went to his corner and Bo Mack said, "Hey man, you need to step it up." He came out and stopped Sean Porter, bro.
No.
I'm talking about that fighter who got that kind of intangible.
Porter daddy stopped the fight. He didn't stop Porter. Porter was on his feet, wanting to continue.
No. Listen, man. I hear people say that, but when Porter first got knocked down, he bammed the canvas. He bammed the canvas like, damn, I got knocked down.
He
took a long look over there at his dad, bro. They locked eyes. He took a long look. Then they resumed the fight. Then he got dropped again. And then that's when his dad stepped up and look at that first knockdown and look how long he looked over there in his corner. It's like he was looking for an out.
Y'all boys be catching, boy. Y'all boys be catching for Bud Crawford, boy. Oh my goodness. But you know he got a.
I like that step back uppercut, man. He got
some work too, man. AB, man. He said he got a 8-figure payday. How do y'all feel about Broner, man? You thought Broner was Broner. I still think Agent Broner is a Hall of Fame champion. You know what I'm saying? You gotta give him kudos. I think he's a.
Listen, man, he ain't never been stopped. Never been
like
close to being stopped. He fought.
It just feel like he's a gatekeeper now.
Yeah. I can't say that because nobody beat him and went on to just do major shit. So Jesse Vargas fight. That was a damn even fight.
They end up getting a draw.
That was a draw.
Yeah.
Michael Garcia, those fights, I can't say he was a gatekeeper now.
I can't.
Now listen, if Conor Ben would have beat him and went on to do stuff, then he gatekeeper status like how Amir Khan was, but nobody had went on to do major shit.
I can't get up for AB no more, man. He let me down too many times, bro. So
that Figueroa knockout supposed to be his, man. I know he was pissed about stepping away from that fight. The Figueroa fight, Figueroa got stopped on his stool, man. He looked bad against Lipinets. Like that would have been
like, bro. It's like he gun shy, man. When my Madonna fight was the worst thing for him. These
motherfuckers put up a poll, bro. He put up a poll who he should fight next. That was off an internet poll, man.
Who and who everybody?
And they said Maidana, yeah. He said, I'm gonna let the fans pick my next opponent.
If he fight Chino, man, I would tune in just to see him.
I'm gonna be honest. Devin Alexander had just beat Chino. So I'm like, if Devin Alexander can beat him, AB beats him. You know what I'm saying?
And Maidana about 200 pounds right now, man.
Yeah.
He still, hey man, that Floyd money running out. Chino gotta get some. Hey, Chino gotta get some more money.
I'm telling you.
No, I don't want to see that one.
So, what opponent? Who would you like to see AB face?
That's a good one, man. That's a good question, man. You know, I'd like to see him fight
like,
Progress.
He
can fight Progress. He can fight Rolly Romero.
That's what I said. I said Pro. That's what I said. The kid from New Orleans.
Yeah. There's some good fights out there for him.
But tell me something. What make you want to see AB in there? He gun shy. He gonna get in that bitch. We're gonna get hyped up because we
well, let's see if somebody can go and stop him then and get the referee to wave the shit off.
I don't want to see him stop.
Okay. Oh, wow.
He got a 3-fight deal, so he say he fighting 3 times in 12 months. So is it
I'm gonna be honest, man. This almost feels like that Triller shit, man, that put on the Roy Jones and Mike Tyson fight. They did good with that, but they had the Kambosos and Teofimo Lopez, and that shit just fell through, out of nowhere.
And postponed.
Yeah, so it's like I believe this Crawford fight when it's actually happening too.
So hopefully this is just a bluff by Crawford team or something like that to try to get the fight done or something like that, because he looking real bad on these streets right now, bro.
So is Spence, bro. No, Spence is looking bad, bro.
No, how is Spence?
He's not looking bad to you, but all that Al Heyman shit, all that I'm my own promoter, all that shit looking, man.
So this is my thing,
bro. That I'm my own promoter shit looking real stupid right now, bro. All them fighters with Al Heyman just the goddamn advisor. All that sounding suspect.
Y'all sound worse than y'all did about this damn suit with Wilder.
I'm just telling you. And the way them boys, Floyd fighting on the zone. So listen. Why Spence can't fight on the zone? Why Spence and Crawford can't? Why they can't just say let the highest network bid for this fight,
bro?
Y'all be tweaking, dog. So Spence is at fault for this fight not happening.
No, it's the powers that be. Listen, I'm honest. I don't think no fighter, y'all fighters, bro. No fighter is scared to fight nobody.
I'm not saying he's scared.
I think it's the business. His business.
But I'm saying he's the reason why the fighting is not happening.
Yeah,
pulling out and fighting arts and crafts is the reason why the fight is not happening.
Bro, you hold on. You negotiate with me forever.
He didn't even give them a heads up, bro.
Fight somebody else, bro.
He didn't even give them a heads up. They didn't even know. They found out.
They knew
when everybody found out. Espinosa was in a space that I was in, and he said they had no idea. They found out when we found out.
And when niggas do stuff like that, it's because they've been feeling like they've been getting fucked. So they like,
he ain't responding to damn too much to him.
Man, that's what they saying, bro. It's always deeper than rap, man. It's deeper than what it is.
Yeah.
Well, okay. So why Crawford? So hold on. See, y'all not really been active on social media and stuff like that. Crawford team has been doing a lot of barking in these last couple of days, bragging about, hey, we left them at the altar and all this and that shit.
Right.
Now they bragging about leaving Spence them team in the win. Now they gotta scavenge and try to find a fight. They're bragging about this. I will send y'all the post.
That ain't Crawford. Listen, none of that shit matters. We in a different era, man. That's social media.
Matter, bro?
Who's saying that? What's the name? The boxer? Who gives a fuck about his opinion? That ain't Crawford,
team, right?
What would you want your fighter to do?
I would have told if
one of your fighters had this big fight. If
Terrence Crawford was my fighter, I would try to give him the best advice. Hey, we don't need to take another fight to risk. Anything can happen. You can get a cut or anything in a fight. This is the biggest fight in boxing. You 36 years old. Your window is closing. Let's make this fight
like it, bro.
This is going to be your biggest day.
They not.
Hold on. He's making whatever the figure is, $10 million. Say he's making $10 million. That ain't even half of what he would be making against this Spence fight. It's not.
They say they couldn't guarantee that.
The pay-per-view gonna determine that. This is
us as boxing fans, we'll pay for it.
Yeah,
but
bro, this is
the man had. He said,
$200 fight, bro.
Did you hear the leak conversation what he had with Errol Spence? Leak conversation with him talking about how he just wanted to talk to Al Heyman, and Al Heyman like, oh, he asked Bob Arum all that stuff. Like, why you were? Bob Arum had him on guaranteed contracts. He was long damn like a salary with Bob Arum, so he ain't have to ask certain shit, Man.
Al Heyman is not a promoter, bro. He's an advisor.
See, hey, listen. See, now all that shit sounds so ridiculous right now. Now that this fight ain't getting made,
that nigga, hey, he have his hands in the fire.
He's not a promoter. He's an advisor.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
that's why you think them guys making all this, and why you think Bud was shocked to find out how much money Spence was really making. He thought it was making more money than Spence.
Bro, that shit, man. We ain't got no answers on that shit, man. Let's not harp on that shit too long, man.
Yeah. Because that's what the internet doing. They blaming fighters. They taking it personal. We don't know what's in the negotiation room. Like, look at Mike Tyson and Evander Holyfield. They fought in 1996. They were supposed to fight in 1990. They had their fight scheduled for 91. All Mike Tyson had to do was beat Razor Ruddock. Goddamn.
Then he went to prison. That's when the prison shit happened.
That's when he went to prison. It was so many different little shits. Look, Holyfield was sitting ringside when he fought Buster Douglas. He was waiting on Mike Tyson then. Shit happened. Sometimes you get the fight too late. Sometimes, But these fighters did not stop fighting, is my point. He fought Razor Ruddock twice. He fought Stewart. He fought 4 fights after the goddamn the Buster Douglas knockout. You know what I'm saying? He did not stop fighting even while they negotiating, bro.
What I'm saying is, bro,
you'll never know the real answers than the soft battles, man. These are soft battles. The shit.
But who's supposed to stop fighting, bro, while you negotiate, bro? You can keep boxing, is what I'm saying. We like them for boxing, not their social media shit. We don't like them for their talking. I don't even think neither one of them are good talkers. Errol Spence, now that he done had the accident, he slurred. I don't want to hear them Negroes talking. I want to see them niggas fight.
Hey, Rob, you gotta stop. You gotta stop saying this dumb shit, dog. You gotta stop adding this. You put everything on this accident.
Listen to how they talk, man. He a country boy, man.
That country is hell.
Neither one of them got that charisma to sell a fight what they talking, bro.
Nah, that nigga Spence ain't never been slick with the words, man.
No, and come on, just the accident made it worse. The accident for me made it like I really wish they would have fought before the accident, bro. Terrence Crawford ran up on him before the accident. Man.
Can we get on Sweet Hands and the Dog?
Say no more.
Man, hey, shout out to my boy
Sweet Hands
Plant, dog. Shout out to that guy. Hey, he put his ass in the dirt.
In the dirt. Damn.
Hey, man.
and Darrell was coming to knock him out, but man,
he talking all that shit. I knew he was gonna get stopped, bro. Anytime a fighter does that much talking, bro, they not confident.
Yeah.
He was doing too much talking.
You know what? You know who made me think about that? That nigga, my boy Porter. Porter was commentating some. I think he was commentating that night, and they was asking, about the build up and why is there so much animosity? And he was like, for him to put some energy on this end of the build up, it makes me wonder if he's lacking in another end.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, I ain't never thought about it.
You know who did that? Yeah. You know who else did that?
Who?
Adrian Bronner when he fought Porter.
Yeah.
He always whooping though.
Huh?
Adrian Bronner, he gon'
well,
talk.
No,
he clown. He didn't get on Porter. He was getting on his dad.
Oh, he was way more animated that fight. Even when they had the little face off at the Mayweather.
You gotta understand, them boys both from Ohio, right? They fought like 5-6 times in the amateurs. They got history, man.
So he was scared, a little nervous.
Yeah. I think he. I don't think he was.
No, that wasn't no nervousness. No, that wasn't that.
I think he knew what type of fighter Sean was because he sparred him. When you
no, they fought, bro. They fought like 5-6 times.
But I'm saying is you are a certain type of guy. Like, damn, this nigga finna give me I know this finna be a tough fight. You feel what I'm saying? Right. I'm not nervous that the work that we had before, because I'm pretty sure he's gotten the best in sparring. It's like if he would have fought he'd be fighting Errol Spence. Because he already know he already been stopped by Spence in sparring.
I compare it to the way Bernard Hopkins did that boy Joe Smith. He was like, he's normal. Exactly. I'm different. he was shit talking the hell out Joe Smith.
Exactly.
That's what you can compare that to.
And that's when I
brother.
won that money from Jews. I told him Joe Smith was gonna knock his ass out.
I'm just saying that's what you can compare that shit talking to.
That is true.
Bro.
Hey, he knocked that boy through the ropes.
Hey, a lot of great fighters ended their career going through them ropes, man.
Hey, bro, I knew B-Hop was gonna try to pull one of his tricks when he did that shit against was not Tavares Cloud with God damn it,
Chad Dawson.
Chad Dawson when he pulled that BS with Chad Dawson.
That was a pay-per-view too, man. We was goddamn watching that man.
We was watching that shit too. We was at Kenny house.
We paid for that shit, man, and it was a goddamn.
You know what I didn't understand though? Like I like niggas talking shit. You know, I like a little bad blood before a fight. Yeah. But the premise that Anthony Durrell was using, talking something, I just don't like the way he act, you know, outside the ring. You know, we all boxers, but outside the ring, you know, we all cordial.
No, he got his respect from him then.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, when I was fighting, boy, we not cool outside the ring too tough, boy. Especially if it's some big money on it or something. Yeah.
I see if y'all in different weight classes, but we're in the same weight class, bro. And I already know in my mind we gonna probably potentially.
How come the greats did that, man? How come in the 70s, goddamn Muhammad Ali, Jimmy Young, they friends? You know what I'm saying? They fought friends. They fought each other. You know how even Mike Tyson. When he got on Jamal Charlo, how Jamal was like, "Oh, we all buddies." He said, "Shit, if y'all friends fight each other, so we can get this money for our family."
Jimmy Young brought Ali to the boxing gym.
That's what I'm saying. And they fought each other like it was.
He did fight, but you got to think some of them guys they fought, they really like each other though. But some
almost friends, you know.
But man, I think Larry Holmes and Ali had some underlying animosity towards each other because Ali used to beat up on them.
I can see that, and the way Holmes just kept calling for that fight, man. You know.
Yeah. But hey, Caleb did his thing, man. I didn't expect that kind of outcome. I thought it was gonna be a little bit more contested to him. I think.
Me too.
You know, Durrell got caught slipping though.
He did. It was right after a break.
I think he underestimated.
It was right after a break. He was still fighting. Durrell was still fighting because he swung, so he couldn't say he got caught off guard. But it was close after a break. The ref said, "Come on and fight," and then you know they both were swinging.
I think he underestimated him. I think he underestimated.
That's just an instance that a fighter can take a loss and come back stronger. Yeah. Some people think that you take these losses, your career over and shit.
Right. Yeah. Took better. Went on a long win streak until he got stopped by.
Has Caleb Plant
win? Caleb Plant just did it. You know, hopefully he fight Benavidez next, man. I want to see that fight.
Oh, that's a fire fight.
Or hey, where the fuck is Charlo? You know.
Or I would like to see him fight Demetrius Andrade.
Man, Boo Boo don't never fight, man. What the hell?
Boo Boo do the same shit that Terrence Crawford do.
What? Boo Boo
when it comes to these negotiation shits, dog. Cause I'm a Boo Boo fan, man. It's like, come on, bro. How many fights you gonna pull out of?
This nigga still got a belt.
No, he moved up, right. So he dropped his belt to move up to super middleweight.
Bruh, Boo Boo
he needs to fight Caleb Plant. So he called Caleb Plant out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I would like to see.
Bruh, didn't it look like Caleb Plant then put on some power? He was. I
think he was sitting down on the shots a little bit more.
Huh?
Yeah, that new coach
got him doing the thing. A little bit more.
I forget that coach name, but he with a new coach and they doing some different things.
Yeah. He looking powerful since that Canelo fight, boy.
What you think about that boy Kid Austin, man? I don't know if y'all
Kid
saw
Austin
it, man.
Nice, man. Kid Austin Nice. He out of Texas.
Yeah, Shawty look good, man.
Yeah, he signed. I think he didn't sign with Top Rank.
Golden Boy.
Oh, he signed with Golden. No, I thought he signed with Top Rank.
He was on DAZN. He was Golden Boy.
Oh, I don't know why I thought he end up signing with Top Rank.
Yeah.
Who y'all were talking about? Ennis supposed to be fighting?
I don't know. I think their whole career's been held up on that Crawford Spence
And that's
negotiation.
the big
Keith
thing right there,
Thurman,
bro. A lot. That's why a lot of the uproar is coming from.
Yeah.
Because a lot of fights wasn't made because the uncertainty of
Waiting
when
on
they were
that.
gonna fight.
Yeah.
Because like Spence said, like nigga, I still could have fought in November. All you had to
Yeah.
do is say you needed a tune-up. If you needed a tune-up, just say that.
Man,
That ain't even no tune-up for Errol Spence, though. That's
You
just
say
to
what?
stay busy. That's not a tune-up for Spence. A
So
tune-up for
arts and
Spence.
crafts. So arts and crafts is not a tune-up.
No, I'm talking about for Spence, bro. You know what I mean? It's one thing to take, like, let me give you an example, right? I remember when Oscar De La Hoya, when he fought Floyd Mayweather, right? The fight he fought after that, he wanted to fight Steve Forbes, who was trained by the Mayweathers and all this, just to give him, a speedy fighter and shit. Of course, Steve Forbes ain't no Floyd Mayweather, but it's some fighters that can get you a certain look. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that guy he about to fight give him no Spence look. He's no tune-up for Spence. Is what I'm saying. He a tune-up, but he don't tune you up for Errol Spence.
Y'all think Spence will fight Jerron Ennis before this?
No way.
Spence will fight any fucking body, dog. He just won't fight Thurman because how Thurman did him when he was trying to get a title shot.
Yeah, okay. And you think that's okay?
Yep.
You think that's cool? You think he get a pass?
Man. Yep, because
bullshit, man. So he get the dunk. He get the dunk. Who the fuck? He get to pick and choose who he want to fight, and it's okay.
Hold on. He shitted on Spence. He shitted on Spence when Spence was asking for that fight. He shitted on Spence.
Spence ain't asked for that fight.
Yes, he did.
Listen. He was Floyd Mayweather's mandatory fight. Floyd Mayweather, instead of fighting Keith Thurman, said, "Fight my boy Errol Spence." It's like I want to fight you, Groove, but you pull up one of your little homies and say, "Nah, fight my little partner."
Because you ain't at my level.
I ain't studying your little partner.
You ain't on my level.
So you gotta understand. At the time, they were both champions.
Hold on.
So now, I'm glad you said that. So that's what I'm saying about how fucking Ugas was a tune-up and wasn't on the level of those Spence and Crawford.
It's not a tune-up when you have a belt.
So Keith Thurman can have that same WBA belt, but he ain't on the level of Floyd Mayweather, who a champion, in the same division.
Listen, bro. Ugas does not get the fight with Errol Spence if he doesn't have that belt. He don't get the fight.
He had the belt.
No, he didn't. They
beat Ray Robinson for that belt. The belt that Pacquiao had. Pacquiao had got stripped for the belt.
They end up elevating him.
Listen, Pacquiao was inactive. He got stripped for that belt. They ushered in some shit for Pacquiao for that to be a championship fight.
They elevated the fight. They elevated Ugas to the champion when Pacquiao, whatever happened with Pacquiao. Then they end up fighting when Errol Spence got injured. Errol Spence was fighting Pac-Man. He was fighting Pac-Man. Only reason why he got the fight is because that's the only reason why he got the fight.
WBA got 4 belts. They got a super champion, they got a regular champion, they got an interim champion.
So did they strip Pacquiao?
Ugas, my point is Ugas was already the WBA champion, bro.
But he was not the super champion. He wasn't considered the guy. Pacquiao was considered the guy with the belt.
Oh, he wasn't the super champion, bro.
He wasn't the guy. He wasn't the Pacquiao was the guy. But
Keith Thurman was the guy.
And when they end up doing Ugas a solid, because when Errol Spence, they end up giving it to Ugas to get a chance to prove that he's the champion. He ended up beating Pacquiao. That's the only reason why. That's the only reason. That's the only reason why Ugas and Spence fought. Because if Pac-Man would have beat Ugas, Spence would have fought Pac-Man. See what I'm saying?
My point is just how you just dismissed Keith Thurman not being on Floyd level when he was a champion in that weight class, an undefeated young champion, But I love Floyd, but listen, I also think this is why Floyd's still fighting to this day, because he hasn't had that fight. He didn't do how Pacquiao did, fought everybody. And I think that's what's hunting Floyd, and that's why he ain't gonna stop fighting, bro, till he in his 50s. Cause he ain't take on all them challenges.
Everybody.
He could have fought a Keith Thurman instead of fucking Andre Berto.
has did so much in his career, bro. He's not missing fighting under these young lions.
It's time. I don't want to
Listen.
Yeah,
He's still fighting right now.
He fighting
exhibitions. He's not fighting.
Okay.
He's not going on 8-week camp.
Listen, man. That showed that he ain't fulfilled, bro, off his legacy, dude.
Oh, he getting that money, man.
He just getting money. Hold on. Hold on. I know all y'all got older people in y'all family that just get odd jobs when they retire just to stay active. Right? My granddad retired from the coal mine and just worked at the grocery store just to have a bagging job, just to make up and still have something to do.
I understand.
That's what Floyd is doing. Why can't Steve Jobs, like you said, Steve Jobs still was making computers and shit. Why can't I still do my profession in an exhibition style? Everybody did exhibitions. Ali did exhibitions.
And make money. Make
money. What's wrong with that?
Nothing.
Hey, man. I just think that's just my personal opinion,
this, bro. This gives people a chance to see Floyd that never got to see him fight.
That's my personal opinion that he's still fighting because he feel unfulfilled, bro.
So why is he fighting so and these guys are not fighting?
Floyd
and
I think he listened. I think although Floyd had a great career, he listened too much to I should have fought Margarito or this person or that person. You know, I think that he listened to too much of the bullshit.
Floyd had the trump card, man. He aced out, man. He doing it. Hey, that nigga that wrote the blueprint.
He changed the game. Now you're gonna see when these fighters retire, they're gonna still do exhibitions. The guys that's at a top level, they're gonna still do exhibitions to make money. I guarantee you're gonna see Bernard Hopkins in the near future doing an exhibition. I guarantee.
Hey, speaking of that, what is JT getting ready for?
I have no idea. I need to call JT.
Nigga,
Roy Jones about to fight a bodybuilder.
For real?
Yeah, he got a fight coming up.
Man, Roy better leave this shit alone. Fight.
Yeah, my boy Roy Chan ain't nothing no more.
Man, and I like that Tyson fight, man. You got glimpses of both of them, doing their thing.
Yeah, that was I like that. I want Roy to. Yeah. Oh no.
Roy need to hang it up, man. My guy, he needs to hang it up, man. You the best ever, man. Just hang it up, bro.
Cause you gonna get popped. You gonna
yeah.
And see, and Roy can't take no shots, man. I don't want, man.
I got a question for y'all. Of course, Devin Haney. It's crazy how Shakur Stevenson was the Olympian and all that, and Devin Haney, I think he took the blue collar route, fighting over there in Mexico at 16, building up, and you see where he is now, and it's just major respect. Like it's so many. A lot of people down boxing right now saying it's not like the old days, but I think it's the complete opposite. I think now we have better fighters.
Yeah.
Right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Than the old days. Because you got to think about this, bro. Look how high these guys fighting at these levels, and they're still in their early 20s.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like Devin Haney is 22 years old and he's an undisputed champion. You got Shakur Stevenson, not even in their prime yet. They're not even peaked.
Bro,
Huh?
How old is Canelo?
Canelo 31, I think.
That nigga just early 30s.
You see what I'm saying?
He's old for he gonna burn out earlier.
Yeah.
But this is my thing. At what weight class does that Haney versus Shakur Stevenson fight happen at? Because I don't want to see it at 135 or 140. I think it happens at 147.
Wow.
Shakur said he can't stay down there. He got to
go. Shakur just called him out.
When would y'all like to see that fight? Because I don't think it has.
I think when both ready. I think now.
I don't think it'll sell like. I don't think it'll.
No, you think Haney will beat Shakur right now? You think that Shakur will beat him at 147? That's why you don't want.
No. I honestly think that's a trilogy fight. I think those guys are evenly matched. That with the first fight may become a draw.
Because you know what? I really thought Shakur, like when we was first asked this a long time ago, who was next coming up, I had Shakur. But looking at what Haney did to Kambosos, man, I'm on Haney right now. I didn't think
about
Haney.
This. What about Tank?
I think he'd beat Tank.
Bro, speaking of Tank, Tank supposed to be fighting your boy Garcia.
He gonna beat the shit out of Ryan Garcia. He gonna beat the dog shit out of Ryan Garcia, man. That YouTube motherfucker, man. I already told y'all, man. He gonna whoop him worse than he did Rolly.
What if Garcia show up though?
Ain't no what if. Tank finna stop that boy early.
Yeah. I know. Hey, Garcia got that whipping ass left hook, boy. He slang that left hook, boy. If your boy get caught with that hook,
that shit ain't gonna land on Tank, man. I'm telling you. I keep telling y'all boys, man. Tank gonna hurt that child, man. Tank gonna really hurt that child.
It seemed like, I don't know, man, because you see the way you saying like they should fight at 147. Them two could easily fight at 147. It seemed like Garcia people don't believe in him no more and ready to go on and cash him out.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's so many good fighters, bro. At what point do they fight? Because we have.
I like it though, man. Go on and fucking fight now, man. Bump that. Get it. You take a loss, you can come back like Caleb Plant ass. You know what I'm saying?
But saying like, because at the end of the day, bro, it's about the anticipation, and that's what make these fights so spectacular. That's what make the Mayweather versus Pacquiao fight that much more. You know what I'm saying? Just think about that, bro. Think about that, Rob. That night of the fight, was your racing? Yes or no? When they walked out, was your racing?
My shit always every Floyd fight.
All these big fights, my heart.
All Floyd fights.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, you wouldn't get that. You wouldn't get that feeling if they fought right now. If Haney and Shakur fought right now, you wouldn't get that feeling
because they ain't on that level yet.
They ain't at that level yet, and people haven't had a chance to have that fight where they pick sides.
So that's what Coach called a crossroads fight.
You
know what I'm saying? Like with the Spence and Crawford fight. You see, people may not think that I'm a Crawford fan, but I like Crawford. I know. I was putting a lot of people.
I bet it against Gamboa. Me and you bet Crawford Gamboa, and I had to pay up when Gamboa got his ass whooped. You know,
you see what I'm saying?
Because you was on Crawford on lightweight. You know,
exactly. I was on Crawford early, but it took some time, and then Errol Spence came on the scene. Yeah. Now it took some time after that. It gave you time to pick sides on who you want to roll with. You don't have that right now, and that's what makes those big fights so much bigger, because the fans going back and forth, and you got the
But listen. This is a perfect example, right? And check this out, Jules. We talk about the Floyd Mayweather Manny Pacquiao, right? That fight was in negotiation for years. Look at this right here. This is my favorite fight all time. Like, as far as action packed. Listen, we wouldn't have got that if goddamn Pacquiao just said, I don't want to fight nobody. I'm going to just wait on Floyd. Or if Floyd would have said, I don't want to fight nobody. I'm going to wait. So we got to get these interim fights. That's my point about what Crawford doing.
I'm tired of these fights falling through, man.
What interim fight is out there? But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, though. But that's what I'm saying.
You're right, because the Marquez ain't out there.
They had already fought twice before. So it warranted a third fight. You feel what I'm saying?
This was the fourth fight.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It warranted that. It still was a great fight.
You're right. You're right.
He's not. You see what I'm saying? What does Terrence Crawford and Spence get out of fighting boots right now? What does he offer them?
Nothing. Man. I think. Listen,
you see what I'm saying? But Marquez offered something to Pacquiao.
I think Spence's whole legacy ride on him wanting to be undisputed. You know, Crawford done been undisputed before. You know what I'm saying?
But Spence has beaten the better fighters.
I mean, that's to be, you know.
That's to be determined.
Determined, because Garcia was a lightweight. Even Danny Garcia was 140 pounder.
But what is Terrence Crawford?
That's just an
well, hold on, no. What's Terrence Crawford then, if that's the case?
A goddamn
lightweight.
He a lightweight, but you think this particular lightweight can do his ass in, though?
Yeah, got your ass.
Lightweight.
So is he not going to props for being Terrence Crawford?
Yeah, he'll get his props
because Terrence Crawford came from the weight.
Anybody Terrence Crawford get props, man. You got to be boxing your ass off to beat Bud, cause I'm talking about for 12 rounds though.
Yeah,
Spence don't get better. So Spence don't get better as the rounds go.
Bro,
That's to be determined, man. I think
Spence is better in the second half of the fight than he is the first half of the fight.
because usually Spence wearing down their body. You know what I'm saying?
You
But
think
see,
he's not gonna wear down? You think he's not gonna wear down Crawford?
he'll try. But see, Bud is a vicious counterpuncher. But and the Bud
counterpunching fucking Porter. Porter was winning.
He started.
Yeah, Porter was winning.
Porter was winning that fight. He was actually winning convincingly against Terrence Crawford.
I don't know.
I won't say that.
Yeah.
So why the fuck
You seen it coming, bro?
Hey,
you seen the KO coming, though.
So why is Corner like, hey, you losing this fight? You got to turn up.
That's what he, yeah.
Convincingly.
They used to Bud being like 2 or 3 rounds ahead already
because he was getting his ass beat up.
Nah, he wasn't getting beat up, man.
That was a good fight. I give him that. That was a good fight.
But what? But nobody answered
my point. Is it don't seem like you can look at the way Spence got up and walked out. It seemed like they don't want Crawford to be who he is. They want Crawford to lose, bro.
No, he
want to get them belts from.
He walked out because of the daddy stopping. How the daddy stopped the fight.
Nah,
that's why he walked out. Like, come on, dog. Let this.
That's his dad. He wasn't finna. That wasn't no Mark Breland type stopper. That was he just got dropped twice. He seen the writing on the wall, bro.
How the fuck there wasn't no Mark Breland type stuff? He was a lot worse. He was in a way better shape than
listen.
Than Wild.
Listen. Listen. You think Porter didn't want that shit stopped? I can see that, man. All that shit was fake. When he was acting like he was all mad at his dad, that shit was fake, bro.
Answer this question. So why did he talk to his dad for like 2 or 3 months after the fight?
He probably don't, that's probably why he retired anyway, to get his ass from up off his ass,
Boy, get the fuck out of here. Answer this question. Who was in worse shape?
Who knows if they didn't talk? They stay right across the street from each other. Who the fuck said that they didn't talk?
That don't mean I gotta talk to you because you stay across the street from me. My neighbors stay right across the street from me and I don't talk to them. The fuck? That don't mean nothing.
That ain't your daddy, motherfucker.
I went a whole year without talking to my dad and shit.
No, man. I'm just saying, but that's news now. See, now we know that because you said it. I ain't never heard Crawford say that.
You didn't hear the big issue.
I mean,
because my guy Derek James had said he ain't talked to his dad in 3 months.
That's Derek James, bro. Derek James can't tell me if I talk to my dad.
They know people in the same circle. They know people.
Over you being across the street from a motherfucker.
Man, bro.
You listen to some Texas boy over Vegas.
Answer this question for me, and we're gonna wrap this shit up.
What
year? I got 2 questions.
Go ahead.
Who was in worse shape in the fight, Porter or Wilder against Fury? Who was in worse shape?
No, Wilder.
Okay, so it's not a Mark Breland type stop.
No. See, I'm gonna be honest. Wilder didn't get dropped. Wilder had his last time getting dropped was early in the fight. He was getting beat pillar to the post, but he didn't get dropped. Porter just got dropped twice in a row, bro. Porter took a long look at his dad. I challenge you to look at it. You go on your PC right now. Look at that first time he got dropped. He slammed his hand. That's out of character, right? You see your fighter doing that.
Bro.
Listen, man. Listen. You a coach. If you seen your fighter, boxing is a discipline. This almost some ninja shit. You see your fighter banging his hand on what you thinking right there?
He frustrated.
Well,
Listen, did he get up and get dropped again? Now what you think?
You let him fight, bro. It's part of the. You gotta give him a chance to fight.
I remember 2 instances of a fighter going down doing that. Remember when Floyd was beating up Chico Corrales? He kept going down. And then when Roy got knocked down by Del Ball, and he got up.
Okay.
I feel like that shit. I feel like when niggas get dropped like that, it'd be like,
how the fuck I let him drop me like that?
Got caught slipping.
Yep.
He took a long look at that corner, bro.
He probably looking at him like, "No, motherfucker, don't stop the fight." Like, look and make sure. Hey, look, I don't want. Hey, chill. But my next question was, what year do y'all want to see that Haney fight versus Stevenson?
Haney Stevenson. Wow. It'll probably be built up. I
would love for them to be able to build it up, but fighters ain't sticking with these promoters no more, man. They not staying.
I say I would give it to like 2024 to get some steam for them to achieve some stuff, move up some more,
get some belts,
get some belts. You know what I'm saying? Like if they're in the same division, if they're in the same division and both of them got the belt and they can make a big unification bout or undisputed at a 140 or something like that, I would be okay with them doing the fight then and then having another fight at 47 to rematch. You feel what I'm saying? Like I think Bud and Spence gonna fight twice or 3 times. They probably fight at 47 and then fight at 154.
Yeah.
Because I honestly think what I think is gonna happen, and don't quote me on this, I think that Spence is going to probably move up to 154 and fight Figueroa. Fundora. That's what I think. I think
listen, why not?
I think he would go up to 54, grab a belt.
154 to fight Canelo. He moved back down to fight Mike Donald. You know what I'm saying? Floyd did it.
Floyd, you know what I mean? I think so. He would, and then what? Then, but then again, when you come back to the drawing board, who achieved more? Because now I got a belt at 154, and I just the 154 champion. You beat Arts.
No, it's on. Listen, it's only one 154 champion. That's Charlo, and he ain't fighting that boy. So he can't say that.
Disputed at 154. I thought he was 154.
Yes.
Okay.
It's only one champion there, and that's who Bud talk about fighting. That's who Bud won't smoke with.
He'll get his ass stopped by fucking Charlo.
Hey, I got a question. Who the hell
believe you?
Fighting?
Huh?
Who is Dylan White fighting?
I thought Dylan White fighting Tyson Fury.
No, he got another fight coming up. Listen, Dylan White is more active than motherfucking Jamal Charlo. Jamal rather. I sent y'all the thing that I'm like, Dylan White back fighting?
Who the fuck is he fighting, bro?
But you gotta think, boy, guys like that, man, they ain't getting the purses.
Somebody named Jermaine Franklin.
But he ain't getting the purses that those guys fighting, though, bro. He gotta fight.
That's fine. Yeah. Hey, Canelo fought how many times last year and became undisputed?
I like it. Canelo grew on me because I couldn't stand Canelo. You remember I couldn't stand Canelo.
You ain't like Canelo?
You remember I couldn't like you used to tell me, man, that man nice. And then I just had
he was your number one pound for pound since we started this show, bro.
I know. I can still give my.
And now I used to always remind you every time he do something like, bro, that's your number one pound for pound. How you don't believe it?
But check it. Just because you pound for pound don't mean a lot. I'm gonna keep it real.
You better with Caleb Plant against him and lost against me. You know what I mean? And why he was your number one pound for pound?
Yeah, I mean, I thought Caleb would win. I thought styles make fights. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I like Canelo now, but I want to see Canelo. I want to see Canelo take some time off.
Me too.
Relax, enjoy your family for about a year and a half or two. Let the landscape of boxing shift and
let some of these fighters fight each other. You're right.
Let these other guys fight each other.
Yeah.
And now you can come back and get the big fight like Floyd used to do.
Floyd let a champion emerge. Yeah.
He'll take off for 2 years. Let another champion emerge. Everybody think they can beat him, and then he come back with his ass.
Floyd.
And put another feather in his cap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what Canelo. That's one thing he needs to take from Floyd.
Yeah. Because they talked all that shit about Margarito. As soon as Shane Mosley beat Margarito, Floyd fighting goddamn Shane Mosley.
Exactly. And that's what I'm going, and that's what I was going back to what I said earlier. Floyd didn't fight guys. When you were talking about the Thurman thing, he fought guys that was coming off huge wins. He was gonna fight Berto, but Berto lost to who?
And I'm gonna be honest. Victor Ortiz, and he lost to Guerrero. He had another chance.
Exactly, he had another chance to get the Floyd fight, and he lost.
But I'm gonna be honest. If Floyd was that serious, right, and said you beat Spence, I'll give you the fight. Now, if that was a real pathway to get to Floyd, and he chose not to, he bitched out. If that could have been guaranteed for him, Yeah.
But man, we're gonna get, you know what I'm saying? Well, y'all got any closing thoughts, man? We about to get ready to get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? You got anything else y'all want to say, bro? We need to start being more consistent, man. We gotta
absolutely, man.
This was good right here, bro. Real talk.
Yeah. It's a good fight coming on this weekend. You got Vasil Lomachenko going against Ortiz, a young, hungry fighter, man. This is gonna be a good fight. And I hope Devin Haney at that fight, even though he the undisputed champion, he don't need to be hunting nobody. Yeah. He would show some real nuts if he was at that fight and go in there and call out that motherfucker.
Yeah. I think he beats Lomachenko. I'm not impressed with Lomachenko. I'm sorry.
Hey, what happened to Conor Benn, man?
Drugs, man.
Yeah.
He doping.
Dope, man.
Hey, can he come over here and fight in the States? He lost his shit in the BBC. Can he come?
Hey, that's how your boy Tyson Fury did. Shit.
Right.
Man, stop. Y'all stop it. Stop it. He just beat the shit out Wilder, man. God damn.
Hey, now he good. He back fighting overseas.
He ain't got shit for Fury, man. Wilder has nothing for Fury.
Say no more.
Nothing at all.
Yeah, say no more.
Yes, sir.
All right,
but
fellas,
I do hope this Crawford fight is real, man. I hope this Black Prime is a real, solid business, man, and they really doing, because anything that's giving these fighters big purses, I like that, and I hope that this shit work out.
Fighting at the end of the day.
But I think they limit themselves by calling it Black Prime because there's so many Hispanic great fighters, so many, I hope they're not, just trying to target one demographic, man, and go, because pay-per-view shit, the Hispanics own that pay-per-view shit. Yeah. If they could have learned anything from Floyd with the Mexican Independent Days and, fighting on those particular dates, I just hope that this shit real. That's all. And we got fights to look forward to.
Well, all right, fellas, man. I'm about to get up out of here, man. Appreciate everybody for tuning in.
Yes, sir.
Hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? And share our content. We appreciate you for whoever tuned in tonight, man. Y'all boys be safe, and we out this thing. Yeah.
All right, fellas.
Yeah.
All right. Later.